Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today, we're going to be doing an activity that a lot of the skills that we're going to be using for a later activity that's a little bit bigger. Today's activity is more of a simple, fun thing that we're just learning a few skills, like how to save in a certain way, how to move things around in a certain way. So let's go ahead and get to it so you can know what I'm talking about. Lots of people are artists, even if they don't paint. So our goal today is to act like a stylist and style one outfit and upload it to our Google Classroom. So let's look at this slideshow that we got here. Artist jobs, stylist. If we go to the next slide, it's a closet. There are lots of clothes that I've put here for you, and you can use any of these. If you want to use more clothes, you can. On the next slide, it shows two options of ways that you can get more clothes, but you do not have to do this. This is optional. Optional. You do not have to do it. If you want to just use these and copy paste, easy peasy, use those. Totally fine. I will not be bummed if you don't go above and beyond. This is just if you have time and you're not stressed out and you want to. So I'm going to put one together as an example. Down here, we have our two mannequins, a boy and a girl option. It's a head, two arms, and then two sets of legs. We have two sets of legs because these two are together and these two are individuals. So I'm going to choose the girl. So I'm going to let's do this pair of pants first. I'm going to copy paste. To copy paste, you either right click on your mouse if you have a mouse, or if you're just using the trackpad on your computer, you use two fingers and you tap at the same time. And that is the exact same thing as right clicking. So if I ever say right click, just know if you don't have a mouse, you can two finger tap and that does the same thing. So I'm going to right click, copy, and then go to my slide that has the girl on it, right click, paste. Now, these jeans are going to be way too huge for this slide, so I'm going to make them smaller. And I can always resize them as I go. To resize, if you saw what I did there, I held my cursor over this little dot in the corner, and my cursor turned into a double-sided arrow. Once you click on that, you can pull it or push it in any direction to make it bigger or smaller. If you choose this one, it'll make it wider. Choose this one, it'll make it taller. By choosing the one in the corner, it keeps it the same proportions, but makes it bigger or smaller without the proportions changing. Okay, so we've learned how to copy paste to move something. We've learned how to resize something. Now we're going to learn how to recolor something. So I want us to look up at this menu right here. See how it says background, layout, theme, transition? We don't care about that. But notice this, if you click on an item, now look back at that menu, the menu changed. Now it says replace image, format options, animate. Completely different options once you click on this because it knows like, oh, there's that thing. Let's give you more options. So now that we're here and it gives us all these options, we can click format options. Let me move myself. And then you can click Recolor and then click on this little drop down and it shows you all these different color options. Now these aren't all the colors in the world. I'm kind of disappointed that it's not all of the colors available, but it's some. So you can turn these into like teal pants or just make them black or make them like khaki. So I'm going to go with black, because I wear black denim a lot to work. Now I'm going to pick a shirt. Let's make our person real edgy. I'm going to right click, copy, go back to the slide that had the girl on it, right click, paste, move the shirt. That shirt's actually sized pretty well. I think I'm just going to make it a teensy bit wider. Now I can move the head, arms, and feet. So let's look at the shoes, because I forgot about shoes. I think this style kind of works well with Converse. So I'm going to right click, copy, right click, paste. And that gives me a pair of Converse. You just shrink these down because our person does not wear clown shoes. Oh, or have eensy weensy feet. There we go. Yeah, so the feet kind of aren't needed anyway, so I'm going to delete that and just hit the delete button. And if I want to re-angle this, that's what this little floating dot at the top is. Now I'm going to right click, copy, right click, paste. Use my arrow keys. And here's a tip. Whatever you want to be on top, you do last, because they kind of like stack on top of each other. So I wanted this foot to be on top, so I did that one second. Now I'm going to put the arms in place. And the head in place. There we go. And I'm done. So now what you can do is if you click off to the side here and then drag this whole box, everything that's inside that box gets highlighted. So you can move all of it at the same time. So now I'm going to right click here, copy, and that should copy all of this. I'm going to go down here, and I have a bunch of backgrounds here that I've done for you. If you want to just use a blank white one, you can just use a blank white one. But I've got these here just for fun. So I'm going to make my person look like they are at like a photo shoot. So I'm going to right click, paste, and there she is. I'm going to use my arrow keys to move her up a little bit so her feet are in the picture. Click off to the side and done. Our last thing that we have to learn how to do is how to save this. So let me move this off to the side again. Now to save this slide, instead of saving the whole slideshow, we're going to save just this one box, this one slide, and we're going to save it as a picture. By saving it as a picture, then we can upload it to your Art Google Classroom, just like we've been doing with all of our photos the whole time we've been in school so far. And you do have to be on the slide that you want. We're going to go to this menu up here, click File. Then we're going to go down, 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 down to Download. Don't just click Download or else it'll download everything. We don't need all that. So Download, you just hover over it, then go over, then down to where it says JPEG image. Now that just means a photo. So it's going to save this one slide in this PowerPoint as a photo. Instead of saving it as a slideshow, it's saving this one slide as a rectangular photo. File, download, JPEG image. File, download, JPEG image. File, download, JPEG image. Click it. And it says download complete, show in folder. So if you, this might pop up on yours, it pops up on mine, and we should have the same kind of computers. Mine is the same as y'all's. And then it should be this first one right here. And if you click on it, it should open as a picture. Now from here, you upload this picture just the way you normally do and the way you have been the whole year so far. And that is what we're doing today. Okay, I really hope that you have fun with this. If anybody has any questions, please message me. I am here for you. So have fun, don't stress, and message me if you have any questions. All right, see ya.